currently at 64% completion, with 96 lives, and 3 continues, but I don't plan on continuing anymore, because seriously, I lost two of my continues in the first area, so yeah, I'm not going all the way back if I lose all my continues. Alright, just wanted to point out that special number, 64, since it's my, since the Nintendo 64 is my favorite console, but this is a PlayStation, so. So anyway, just wanted to point out that magic number and how far we've come. So yeah, been making some good progress, and Mr. Dark's still eyeing us, but we're coming for him in the distance. Hey, paisanos! This is ToonGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Rayman! So in the last part... Oh, hang on a sec. So in the last part, we took on the last half of Mr. Stone's Peaks, and fought Mr. Stone himself at the summit. Not only that, but we've also gained the ability to run now, which means we finally got the missing one from Twilight Gulch. So that's 5 out of 5 power-ups from Batilla. So the rest of the game is no holds barred. It's an ultimate test of all of our abilities we've learned in our adventure thus far. Starting with Picture City in Eraser Plains. Okay, so a new world. With Rayman painting the Mona Lisa, or the Rayman Lisa, I guess. Rayma Lisa. Okay, so. Alright, so. This is where I hear. Okay. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so that's right. The ink stains things are slippery. Okay, whoa. Okay, so. So yeah, my practice rounds, as you can probably imagine, I got pretty banged up. I probably lost at least 70 lives just practicing up. But hopefully this time through, I should be able to die less significantly. But that's not saying very much. Okay. Punch. Okay, so instead of the blue spiky balls, we got these black and white bouncy rubbery eraser balls. So yeah, an entire world made up of office supplies, or more specifically art supplies, with pencils, erasers, and all that stuff. So yeah, just kind of takes me back to my elementary school art class. Good times. Okay, so let's see. Okay, just made it. Okay, so just gotta do it like that. Okay, so no more funny face. Instead, we got Rayman running for his life. With the horse galloping sound effects. I like that. Okay, so swing across, Tarzan. Okay. Bravo! 3 of 3! Okay, whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, so, all this just ganged up on me. Okay, so yeah, it's certain parts... I know I say that I did practice rounds just to get a feel for the level, but that doesn't necessarily mean I know where I remember everything. It kind of takes me a few hours in each individual area, and I just end up kind of forgetting it somehow. But yeah, now I got sentient thumbtacks. Great. So yeah, more pointy objects just to piss us off. Okay, crawl. Okay, and bounce. Okay, so Is on top of the pencil. Okay, so as long as we got the golden fist, nothing can stop us. Okay, so defeat the anti-tunes. Okay, cage number 1. You're free, little ones. Be free to just roam around and do some happy dances and evidently just get lost and left behind. Eh, they'll find their way eventually. Right, so. Yeah, there. Okay, I think we're gonna need to... Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm not really necessarily fond of the running mechanic, but there's gonna be some times where I have no choice, but use it. Okay, come on, you pet. Alright, you little pests, fresh meat, right here. Okay, yes! Okay, and... Nailed it! Okay. Okay, all the way back here. Okay, so yeah. This was an extended life well served. Okay. So, we got to cross the sea of black ink, it looks like. Okay, so yeah, just pencils bobbing around in a sea of pitch black ink. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright. Okay, I kind of, the colorful atmosphere is really refreshing due to just exploring the mountain regions. No offense, but they were just kind of dull and boring. Well, that's not to say that they weren't intriguing designs, but after a while, you just kind of grow tired of seeing dark blue, dark purple, more dark blue, dark purple, a little bit of green, dark blue, dark purple. You know what I mean? Just, I want a bit of variety every once in a while. Okay, so, cross. Okay, ooh. Rhythmically. Okay, so, perfect opportunity to run. Okay. Okay, that was cool. That was cool. Alright. And another thing I've noticed is that when it seemingly goes down into the ink, there's a certain point. As long as your head is above the ink, you won't die. So even if the pencil sinks all the way into the ink, you'll be fine. As long as your head is above the picture, you'll be fine. All right. This pencil and this one. Okay. Oh, that one went too deep, so that was my bad. Okay. I'm just gonna skip the power-ups. I don't really feel like getting them. Although, nah. But okay, fine. I'm gonna get them. Hold habit. No. Oh. Okay, regeneration. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa. That's right. On slippery surfaces, you can. Okay, so I want to get this without commencing the return arrow sequence. So at least I got extra health. Can always use that. Now seriously, why couldn't there have been a mechanic that allows you to just gain more health permanently? I mean, especially for a little kid. I mean, like a life bar extension, like gives you more hits, like in Rayman 2 and Rayman 3. Why didn't they have it here? Well, yeah, that's true. This came out before Rayman 2 and 3, so I guess Michel Ancel didn't really have it in mind at the time. Or the rest of the gameplay crew, so just need to take it nice and easy. Okay. Just a little quick jog here. And he sticks the landing. Great. No, no. He's too eager. Come on. Okay, so. Okay, that's it. That's it. Yes! Okay. I always like this little section with the running. Oh, and this. Okay, this is just embarrassing. Okay, so apparently this is the only world where you do fight a boss, but in 2 different places. So apparently the boss of the 4th world is Space Mama, or Viking Mama, whichever you like to call her. You understand why they call her Viking Mama by the end, but you fight her twice. One in a Viking getup and another in a space getup later on. Yeah, it's not like a chase. You just fight her 2 rounds. So that's kind of unique. Okay, so now. And 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, 4 to go! Yes! Alright. Okay. I really love the detail on that eraser cover up there with the shooting star. And even in the background with just the wooden planks with the hearts carved into them, and even I don't know what those are. I think they're nails. We're just staring down the sharp points of nails, like it's just kind of like a piece of wood just nailed in here. Not really sure what the context for that is, but I'm guessing it has something to do with arts and crafts of some kind. Okay, so here, okay. There better be a checkpoint close up ahead. Okay, go, 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 go! Oh, jeez. Okay, I gotta deal with spiky versions of these guys. Okay, so as long as you got the helicopter here, you should be fine. Alright. Oh, God. Come. Go, go, go! Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, I can crawl. Okay, so evidently, the tops can hurt you, but the bottoms don't. Kind of like the inverse of a jellyfish type of thing. Okay, so. Okay, there it goes. Okay, checkpoint! Wonderful. Alright, so I think there's another cage up there, so. But first, I do remember that if I jump between these 2 pencils, I can get another big power to... There it is. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer, too, if the game developers could have added on even more life if you got, like, 2 in a row. But, whatever. Alright, so... Now we gotta cross by hovering low, so... Okay. Oh, good. Good on you. Okay. Alright. Alright, so if we ride that platform to the top, we should make it. Okay, so... Where are we? Well, yeah, someplace very trippy. That's very obvious, but we're specifically in said trippy place. Alright. Actually, I remember that you need to step in a certain location to get the cage to appear here, so it requires us to go to the end, so I have to somehow get back down, if possible. Okay. Without dying, preferably. Okay, yes! Okay, now! Oh god, okay. Ah, no, no! Ah! I know it. Right. Okay, so save that midsection for after we get to the part where the cage appears. Okay. Ah, these damn thumbtacks. Yeah, so yeah, lots of people say that this is, ironically, the bright and colorful levels are the ones that give you the most grief. And yeah, I have to agree with them on that. But this is just the beginning, so. And it's honestly not too bad. Emphasis on too. I mean, it's bad, but it's at least somewhat tolerable. And I guess, okay, I'm shutting up now. Let's just move on. Yeah. Alright. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, yes. Okay, so. Gotta run for, okay. Run. Now, okay. The bowls. There's the cage. He was right back at the area. Okay, so yeah, this is a really tricky maneuver. We gotta make our way back without falling into the pool of ink. So that means we're gonna have to try and have faith in our jumping skills. Alright. Here. Okay, yes! Alright. Okay. Yes, yes! Woo! Alright, hallelujah! Boom! Second cage! Destroyed! This is getting more satisfying. All the time. Alright. I'm just super thankful that after you bust open the cage, you do not have to go back for it again if you die after freeing it. Okay. Oh, God, come on. Rayman, get off the platform. There, onto the pencil. Onto the pencil. Yeah. Yep. I mean, they were all raising and falling at the same time. How am I supposed to deal with that? We all know that that was inevitable outcome. Okay, so an army of anti-tunes just buzzing about out there. Don't know why. Don't care why. So don't know why. Don't care why. Okay. So yeah, life extension doesn't do jack shit against a pool of ink, but I kind of want it anyway. So okay. Okay, so yeah, the difficulty is just making every single jump stick, I guess. Okay, so you gotta avoid that up and down platform. Never thought I'd have to say those words. Alright, so and I love the added detail that the colors of the pencils change with each try. So sometimes they're red, sometimes they're green, sometimes they're violets, etc., etc. Ah! Ugh, I can't believe this. Just being jabbed by something you find in an office drawer. With eyeballs attached to them. Alright, so... Not too bad. Still is frustrating as hell. But every level is, but slightly more bearable now that I've gotten the feel of what these levels are like and actually know where the cages are actually located. That's a huge help. Ah! This suck. Alright, so, yeah, don't really know much else to say, but, yeah, it's just a fun adventure, just in a kooky world full of, art supplies and office supplies, so. Okay, it just all depends on how these pencils align. Sometimes they work in your favor, sometimes they work against you. That's really... that really sucks. Alright. Just keep plugging away. Something will stick. It's not like trial and error. It's just pure tenacity. And... No, no, no. I stalled there. Okay, come on out. Big P. Okay, now. Alright. Okay. Alright, perfect. I just need to wait for that yellow one and... Nah! No. No. Nope. Yet. So yeah, this area is comprised of 4 areas, so I think I'm going to call it quits halfway through this one. Especially considering that the 3rd area is a boss fight, so... Okay. Yeah, just tiny jumps. Damn you! Ah! Well, that's 14 lives down the tube, and I haven't even gotten through the 1st area yet. Horse shit. Okay. No! No! Starting to think that Ubisoft could have teamed up with Nintendo and just kind of grabbed the... or just took inspiration from Nintendo and just gotten Rayman an invincibility star of some kinds. Something that grants him the power of invincibility, like maybe a butterfly or fairy or something. Something like that to just get past these needle-nosed bastards. Seriously, you are making this so much harder than it needs to be. Okay. Now. Okay. No. God. I think I'm just gonna skip ahead to the good part. Alright, here we go. Yes! Alright, so it took a couple of hits, but finally made it. Okay, so, new area with, okay, so what are all these? Do they just, exist? I guess this is just a stepping stone for this stepping stone. Okay, so... Alright, so... we need to go around here. Okay. But before we go, there's actually something way up there. It's kind of hard to see, but there's actually some sparkles up above. Can't reach it with a regular jump, but maybe a running jog might do it. Nope. Okay, so, yeah, there's a set of sparkles up there that you can reach, but, oh, God. So apparently I was wrong about the flight ability. There is one single instance where you can have it back, but, it requires, okay, yeah. Right up there. Yeah, there's an extra life that's up for grabs. If you can manage to activate the flight ability. With those sparkles, come on. Okay, yeah, I know I'm wasting time just for one up, but I'm a completionist, so sue me. Okay, running jog. Come on, baby, do it! Oh, God. Why is it not working? Come on! There we go. Now, yes! There we go. The flight ability is back, baby. But only for this one life. So, yeah. So, cool. So, yeah, even for just one life, it's still great to see the flight ability still has some uses here and there. Okay, let's move on. Alright. So what's next within the inky void? Okay, so we got some undulating pencils. Neat. Alright. It's not only art, but it's also art of the music. I'm serious. The first time I heard this track, I was just like, this is in a Rayman game? It's beautiful! So, yeah, just... And when the piano kicks in, I just start to kind of internally tear up from just sheer beauty. So, yeah. Never really expected music like this. Oh, that part right there. That is just... Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, that was just... Oh, come on. Why? Why did you stop playing that wonderful music? No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, I know that's based on the SpongeBob meme, but still, though. Come on, play that. Yes, there we go. Okay, so we got some tings up here. Oh, I heard something go diddle. Okay, so we got one of these guys. Okay, so shrink down. Go for a little stroll down below. Alright. Bust open cage number 3. Cage number 3. Cage... Come on. There. Thank you. Cage number 3. Right. So. Once again, the Electoons are free to frolic. Okay, run, 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 run. Yep, I knew it. Okay. Oh, okay, we got some weird space dudes with freaky faces. Okay. Sure, why not? Okay. Okay, so... Am I gonna need to grow back to regular size in order to accomplish this? Yes, I am. Oh, God. Okay. So... Run, 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 run. Alright. So... Got that. But yeah, seriously, I could listen to this gorgeous music all day long. It just... I never actually experienced this game, but it feels... But this song kind of gives me a familiar vibe. It just kind of reminds me of just... Well, I know it's nostalgia for a game that I never felt nostalgic about, but it just creates a sense of longing, you know? Just it's hard to describe, but just feels like it's tugging at your heartstrings, even though I didn't really have much attachment to this game to begin with. I mean, not just... I mean, just... I never played the first Rayman as a kid, and I'm thankful for that. But I did love Rayman 2 and Rayman 3. But had I known that there was just some artistic talent behind the first one, even though it is frustrating as hell, it is a pain, but it's a beautiful pain. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so... I mean, just the sound of that brass instrument just kind of it really does remind me of some childhood stuff that had similar music like that. Okay, come on, guys. Trying to enjoy the peaceful, beautiful music here. Ah, that is gorgeous. That music. That wonderful, wonderful music. Okay. While being chased by space goons. Okay. And drop down. Okay. Another life we can grab. And then we'll call it quits when we get to the next area. Okay. Okay, so gotta crawl here. Crawl and retrieve. Okay. That'll do. Alright. Yeah! Okay, yeah, way to break the elegance. But we're moving on. Okay, so I think this is a good stopping point. Don't want it to drag out for too long. Especially with Space Mama up ahead. I gotta tell ya, I really had a bitch of a time with that bitch, so... Alright, so... We'll continue Eraser Plains in the next part, so thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on Rayman, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. And I wonder who carved those hearts just in the background. It's probably just some fictional sweethearts, but just the mind does wonder about things that can never be, about questions that can never be answered. Just one of the mysteries of life, I suppose.